Hello, gorgeous people. How are we doing? Sorry, I'm trying to multitask very unsuccessfully, as usual. So, how is everyone doing today? Let me know in the comments. Are you looking forward to finding a way to shift that heavy energy, that energy that feels, it can just make us feel a bit dull and a bit numb and not really excited by anything? Um, so we'll be tuning into Ayurveda today to figure out how we can get this energy moving so that we can feel excited and happy by life. So let me just start with a few hellos. Hi, Nikki. Lovely to have you here. I hope you are doing okay and enjoying our week together. Congratulations, you've made it to day 4, which is always really good. So many people drop off when I do these 5-day events because they have the best of intentions and then stop prioritizing themselves and let everything else take over. So, huge well done for those of you that are here. Huge well done for everyone watching on catch up. I know it takes an extra amount of discipline to make sure that you're catching up day by day. Um, Hi, Lisa. Lovely to have you here. I love your little, what do you call those? I don't know, infographic, meme, whatever they are. But lovely to have you here. Hi, Vicky. Lovely to have you here. Nikki's looking forward to saying goodbye to the dullness. Hello for joy. And if you didn't see my comment, you are going to need your journals today. We are going to do something a little bit different as a way to kind of start shifting this energy. But it's so lovely to have you here. I am so looking forward to sharing this with you, especially from an Ayurvedic point of view. We are in Kapha season. So this is a time when we can feel this energy more. When if we've got, especially if we've got a lot of natural Kapha. So if we have a lot of this energy naturally, if you're prone to things like depression, feeling low, being unmotivated, having sluggish digestion, a sluggish lymphatic system, holding on to things, then this is really going to be a good day for you. Hi, Melanie, lovely to have you here. Melanie is a beautiful lady that turns up to lots of the things I do. So it's so nice to have you here, hun. Hope you are doing okay. So I don't know about the rest of you, but I've been a bit busy this morning. So I've been a bit rushing from here, there, and everywhere. Um, who said that? Sorry, bear with me. I put my phone down, which is stupid because I can't see the comments or who's commenting on my screen. And this has a delayed reaction, so bear with. Kerry, you're so chuffed with yourself for making it here every day, and so you should be, lovely. Congratulations for making this time for you. So, if your energy is feeling a little bit scattered, if you've been rushing around, then perhaps take a moment to come into presence with me. Take a moment to close your eyes and connect to that breath in the belly. One of my favorite anchors is just noticing this gentle rise and fall. When I find myself or find my mind going all over the place. When I feel my energy is feeling very scattered, then coming back to this rhythm in the breath. Noticing this gentle rise and fall that happens automatically. Not having to control in any way. And just taking a moment to notice, how is that rhythm for you in this moment? Is it fast or slow? Steady or creating a melody of its own? Deep or shallow? And taking a moment to just call back your energy today, wherever you may have left it, whether it's thinking of 1,000 things you need to do today or all the things you've done already. See if you can just call that back into the body. So it's just you and this rhythm of the breath. Maybe taking a moment to relax around the brow, around the eyes, softening the jaw, allowing your shoulders to just melt away from the ears. Letting go of any tightness in the tummy. And starting to notice the feeling of the couch or chair or cushion beneath you. That feeling of connection. And any sounds in the outside world calling you back. Before gently opening your eyes and coming back into this room with these gorgeous ladies that are sharing this experience with you. Hi Claire, lovely to have you here. So, did you hear my little pup calling us back into the room? And I would love to know whether you had a chance to do the Abhyanga meditation yesterday, the visualization, and how you found that. Because it can be, if you haven't done anything like that before, it can feel a little bit unnatural, a little bit strange. But when you get into it, you think, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I make a point of doing Abhyanga every day. It's one of my absolute favorite Ayurvedic practices. Not only does it nourish the skin, but it nourishes the nervous system. It gives us a sense of safety. It almost creates like a barrier between us and the outside world, giving us a bit more space to deal with things, a bit more resilience to deal with things. Not to mention, it connects us back into the body. We live in a world that is so in the mind that actually just taking that time, whether it's 5 minutes or 20 minutes or an hour, to just massage your body mindfully every day will have a huge impact on your levels of stress, your feeling of self-love. And you can take that energy with you through the rest of the day. Oh, I'm seeing the comments coming through. Hi, Joe. Don't worry. No problem. Claire, you haven't had a chance yet. Please do, lovely. You will not regret it. And Nikki, meditation, just letting the dog bark in your mind and not ignoring it. Exactly. Our little dog just wanted to join in and make sure that she was heard. Bless her. Lisa, you realised how little of it you allow yourself. Do you mean how little you allow yourself that level of nourishment, that level of care, that level of nurturing? So I would highly recommend. And today we are diving into Kapha energy. So let's go straight into it, and I will bring the slides up. Yes, exactly. Okay, cool. So just a reminder, yes, I'm reminding you again. Yes, I know. But ultimately, what we're trying to do is come from this place of being a wellness seeker and move into the place of the self-healer. We're letting go of any wellness dabbling. We appreciate that, doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that and using 15 different strategies that don't line up, it's not going to serve us. We realize that a one-size-fits-all approach does not work. We're all different. Our bodies are unique. What's going to be the nurturing, nourishing food for me will be different to the nurturing, nourishing food for you. And this goes with exercise, with the levels of stress, with the intensity of our lifestyles. All of these things are very unique to ourselves. Whatever we need comes down to our unique makeup. We're letting go of not saying yes to our needs. We appreciate that actually when we look after ourselves, we are serving everyone around us. We cannot take care of anyone until we are taking care of us first. And I can remember that used to really trigger me when I used to hear people saying, especially mothers, I used to have like this internal judgment around this about mums who used to say, oh, I put myself first. I used to think, how selfish. Just being really honest with you, I did. I used to think, how selfish is that? But I learned the hard way. You have to, because I was no good to anyone when I was denying my own needs. They had to come first because otherwise there was nothing in the tank for anyone else, let alone me. We're letting go of not asking for help. We're going to get the help that we need. If we need support with something, we're just going to get it. There's not going to be some big drama around whether we should be able to do it ourselves or try and do it ourselves and make our lives 10 times harder. And we understand the value of our wellness. We understand the impact it has not only on us, but everyone around us when we are not on top form. This is the least selfish thing we can do, is to look after ourselves. And we're not going to wait till things get so bad that we can't ignore them. We will act on the niggles so that actually they don't turn into the problems. So, and I would love to know, how does that feel for you? Is there any parts of that that you feel like, I'm not sure I can do that. I'm not sure I agree with that even. Let me know. I would love to know. I will move forward and wait to see if anything comes through. So far this week, we have been looking at the three main patterns that show up in our nervous system. And we can have a mixture of all of these, but some of them are more likely to be prominent than others. And today we're looking at the energy of Kapha. Kapha is the element of earth. And it is a beautiful energy. As with all of them, when they're in a balanced state, it gives us exactly what we need. It keeps us feeling grounded, stable, connected to the earth, out of our heads, into our bodies. And you will notice that people that have a lot of natural kapha are extremely caring, extremely loving. They're the sort of people that will give you a warm embrace and you will just feel like everything is better. I like to call them like earth mamas. They're the ones that just nurture you up. And when we've got healthy amounts of kapha energy, we feel really grounded, loved, stable, cared for, calm, kind, nourished, nurtured. We're really in that beautiful balanced state. But then we can experience problems when this goes into excess. So I've got a little one joining me now. So when this goes into excess, if we think about the element of earth, this is quite heavy. It can feel quite stodgy. If we think about wet mud, this is how it can feel in the body, in the nervous system. It can make us feel really low. It can give that feeling of emotional heaviness, like we're carrying around a big load of emotional baggage. And because of that, it kind of makes us feel numb, shut down, and nothing feels exciting anymore. Or things that used to, you might have really enjoyed, you just don't. So I can remember going through a stage of being really out of balance with my kapha energy. And I just couldn't get excited about anything. So things like reading, which I used to really love, or drawing and painting, or going out and spending time in nature all seemed like a million miles away and just not very exciting. And I just didn't have the motivation. I'd lost my mojo, was kind of how it felt. But more than that, on a physical level, my mind felt slow, it felt foggy. And at times there's also that feeling of resentment. The thing is with kapha energy, people who naturally have a lot of kapha tend to take care of everyone but themselves. And then this can lead to feelings of like being the victim, feelings of like life is happening to me, as opposed to life is happening for you. There can be a tendency to focus on the past, get stuck into things that have happened previously, going over all the things that you've been through, feeling like a victim, feeling like, they just don't get it. They haven't been through what I've been through. And that feeling of literally feeling stuck, stagnant, like you're not moving forward, a bit like it's Groundhog Day. So like you're in that, like you're just living the same day in, day out, day in. And just seeing the comments coming through. Joe, you agree you've got to take care of yourself before you can look after anyone else. Really good to hear, lovely. Claire, acting on the niggles really resonates with me. I learnt this lesson the hard way. Yes, you and me both, lovely. Who said yes can relate to this? And I want you to know that, Louise, that none of these imbalances are any better or worse than any others. And there'll be times in our life when we really sink deeply into one of these and not in another. And that's okay. We're going to go out of balance in all of these areas. But the main thing is we know how to come out of it. The problem is when we get this stuck in kapha and it's ongoing and we can't pull ourselves out of it, the outcome is ultimately depression. And that is a really horrible state to be in. I think the majority of people I know have experienced depression at some point in their life, whether that was related to postnatal or following grief, or just because they have a tendency to be prone to depression. Oh, I wish I had more kapha, not less. And I imagine the people that have got more kapha would wish they had more pitta and more vata. We always want what we don't have. Isn't that true? Sometimes I feel like I've stepped out of the world. Yeah. Oh, sounds way too familiar in the distance outside of your life and watching in a slow motion foggy movie. Yeah. But it's okay. All of these, we have a way to come out of them. So whether you connect more with the whole pitta fire energy and know that you can be in this horrible state of reoccurring bouts of feeling like you want to explode and everyone's irritating you and you're frustrated by everything and everyone. Or whether you've got so much vata that you just feel anxious and disconnected from the world and everything just fills you with fear. Or whether you've got too much kapha and you're just feeling like it's all very monotone and life is very dull and it can feel very, very heavy. All of these are tough states to be in. None of them are better or worse than the others, but we have ways to get out of all of them. So today, I want to take you through something a bit different. So from an Ayurvedic point of view, when we've got too much kapha, the main thing we need is movement, physical movement. But I also know from the times that I've been stuck in kapha energy, that feels like the hardest thing in the world to do. And I've got no motivation. And I almost have this I don't care energy about me. And actually I can't even be bothered to be motivated to do anything about it. So if we can't physically move the body, then we have to physically move the energy. And one of the ways we can do this is by tapping into soul, connecting with what it is that lights us up at that soul level, moving beyond the mental mind. So I'm going to take you through an exercise today where we are going to do that. So if you haven't already, I invite you to get a journal or notebook, pen, paper, because we are going to need it. And I'm going to have a sip of my tea. Actually, I've got coffee today because we're in kapha energy and kapha time of year, and I'm feeling a little bit kapha. And actually, caffeine, although you would think is, in the West, it's like caffeine, big no-no. In Ayurveda, in kapha season, it's one of the times when we can really get away with a little bit of caffeine. And I'm not talking loads. So it's like my 1 cup of coffee a day. Just checking on the crazy pup. And I think the crazy pup is just eating my pen. So I may have to find another pen for my journaling. Okay, so I'm assuming you've got your journals ready. And we are going to enter into a journaling exercise. So take a moment initially to come back to that place of feeling centered. Oh, bear with me. Let me put the dog outside because she's being a little bit of a nightmare. 2 seconds. Come on, you. And there we go. We're back. So, take a moment to get comfy. Get my table ready. And just come back to that breath in the belly. That gentle rise and fall. And noticing how that rhythm is for you now in this moment. Whether it's changed at all since we last dropped in. Noticing if it's quicker or slower. Whether it's deeper or more shallow. And allow yourself to just connect in with this moment before picking up your journal and pen. And the first question I want you to write. And before we begin, actually, what I will say is I don't want this to be an intellectual exercise. Just write. Allow the words to flow through, even if the words make no sense. And initially you write, I don't know what I'm writing, I don't know what the answer is, and just let it flow. Try and disengage the brain. Allow the words to just move through you as opposed to you thinking about them. And don't judge anything that comes up, just allow it to flow. The first question I want you to write down and see what comes through is, who am I when I am in balance? Who am I when I am in balance? And each of these questions you'll have about 5 minutes to answer, so allowing those words to flow through you, not overthinking. You may even want to type in the chat anything that initially comes through for you, anything you want to share. Who are you when you're in balance? Melanie, myself. Beautiful. And just finishing up on that question now, sharing anything that came through for you in the chat that feels relevant. And from your answers, I want you to next ask yourself, so what does that mean? Again, let go of logic. Thinking back to, or referring back to your answer in the previous question. So what does that mean? Joe, flow, light, smile, shining, even courageous, beautiful, lit up by the world and capable of everything. Oh, Claire, love that. Beautiful. Oh, I can feel the energy of that. So what does that mean? who I once was before the menopause. So, what does that mean? And some of these questions on a logical level may make no sense. They may seem repetitive, but that's the idea, because each time we get a bit deeper and a bit deeper and a bit deeper. So, what does that mean? I'm typing my answers on my phone. And the next question is, oh, wow, I'm loving these. I can enjoy life and see the way ahead. I am powerful. I am love. Why is it crucial? No, not crucial. Why is it critical I restore this? Why is it critical I restore this? Again, sharing anything in the comments that you think's relevant to you. There's a extra power when we put it down, when we put it out there. Why is it critical I restore this? Again, not thinking, just letting it flow. It's who I truly am. Beautiful. Wow, because otherwise it feels like dying. To live my potent, vulnerable voice, allow me to be me. Beautiful. Don't want to lose me as life is for living. Gorgeous. To be calm, to be at peace, to love, to live my life. I love that. So, what would it mean if I didn't? That's your next question. What would it mean if I didn't? Again, typing the answers in the chat. Anything that comes through for you that feels powerful to share. Or maybe even not that powerful initially. Noticing anything that gives you a kind of somatic experience, anything that gives you goosebumps, anything that feels expansive. What would it mean if I didn't? And again, some of these questions may feel like they repeat themselves, but each time we get a bit deeper, and we uncover the real reasons, the soul reasons. Joe, the word grief comes up for you. Oh, that's, yeah, grief for you, for your life not lived. I'd love to know. Misery, sadness, emptiness, a waste of life. I'd given up and faded away. Wow. Really powerful answers coming through here. Beautiful. Playing invisible from fear. I would be settling for sepia instead of a life of bright colours. Gorgeously put, Claire. So, again, bear with the repetition, but go with it. Why is it really, really important then? If there was a reason, this is kind of a two-part question. If there was a reason even deeper than that, on a soul level, what would it be? Can we get any deeper? And you'll notice the deeper you go, the more the energy shifts. The more goosebumps you get, the more tingling you feel as the words come through you. Why is it really, really important then? If there was a reason even deeper than that, on a soul level, what would it be? Let me know, share in the comments. How deep can we go? Let me know. Again, not overthinking. Allow the words to just flow through you. Sometimes it feels like the words aren't even your own. That someone else's. They're a different part of you. They're from the universe, from the soul. Typing into the chat anything that feels powerful for you. Why is it really, really important then? If there was a reason even deeper than that, on a soul level, what would it be? To be grounded, light, happy, ancestral healing. Fabulous. Love that that's come through. Gorgeous. It's the reason I'm here, my life. Oh, that gave me goosebumps, Joe. Can feel the tingling. And next. So what does that mean? What does it say about what my soul is here to do? Connection with other humans. Ooh. So what does it mean? What does it say about why my soul or what my soul is here to do? Sharing anything that comes through in the chat that feels particularly relevant for you. Owe it to myself and others in my life. Yes. I can feel the energy shifting. I can feel an expansion happening. Let me know if you feel the same. To be good and confident in myself. What does that mean? What does it say about what my soul is here to do? Better me. Oh, I love that. Share my gifts and shine my light into the world. Gorgeous, Joe. Absolutely gorgeous. That actually makes me want to cry. That's beautiful. Melanie, best version of you. Love it. My soul is here to heal and help others to heal. Beautiful. Connection. Gorgeous. So, what do I now need to A, decide, and B, let go of? What do you now need to A, decide, and B, let go of? Allow it to come through you. Don't overthink. Just write. A, be me. B, don't take on too much of others' problems. What do you now need to A, decide, B, let go of? Allow the answers to just flow through you. Don't overthink. Just allow it to come through. And sharing anything that feels relevant to you. Joe, stand tall. Prioritize myself. Let go of fear. Yeah. Melanie, let go of sorrow and hurt. Yeah, they're heavy. They're heavy to carry around. And you may find that you want to spend more time with these questions. I need to decide what my value is found in my wonderful, weird humanness. Love that. Absolutely love that. Let go of fear and anger. Gorgeous. No problem, lovely. You catch up on replay. You're letting go of the idea that there is anything wrong with you. Oh my gosh, I love that. Of course, there's nothing wrong with you. Joe, you're letting go of anger. I now have a pup as a cushion. You're letting go of the old story full of other people's expectations, rules, and desires. Yeah, let that go. I feel like I want to actually physically throw that one. Throw it against a wall. You may even want to do that. You may even want to pretend you're taking these and literally lobbing them as far as you can. maybe even lob the piece of paper, throw it away. So, how does your energy feel? I need to let go of needing love from my family. Oh, it's a tough one. Oh, you're loving this series. Thanks for being so real. It's really soothing. Thank you so much, lovely. What a gorgeous comment. What a gorgeous comment. Thank you. So, take a moment. Notice how your energy feels. There's something about when we connect into this place of source, universe, God, soul, whatever word you want to call it what you like. It doesn't, it doesn't matter. It's the same in my view. God is this feeling of us being really tapped into our soul. Your energy is now gentle and tender, feeling more energized. What are you doing, Munchkin? Because when we can't physically find the energy or the motivation to, physically move our body, which is going to be the most healing thing we can do with copper energy, this will at least get the energy moving. And once that energy started moving, then that motivation is easier to find to do what we need to do to bring ourselves back into balance. Hopeful, feeling kinder to yourself too. Good. That is like my ultimate goal. Oh God, that feels in your tears. Oof. And in fact, it feels like a really important point to just mention. Thank you, Joe. One of the things that occurred to me as I was going through my journey, and actually it's really bringing tears now, is just how cruel we are to ourselves. I can remember having this realization, and it was on a retreat that I was on, and I found myself in just floods of tears about this concept that we are so mean to ourselves. No wonder we can't heal when we treat ourselves like we're not good enough, or like we should be better, or like like our expectations are up here and we're not allowed to be human. So hearing that, Joe, just absolutely lights me up. So thank you so much. Oh, okay. I feel like I need to sit with that for a moment. So, when that kapha energy is so heavy that you can't do what you need to do, and the world doesn't feel very exciting, and everything feels very blur, and you've lost your spark and mojo, I invite you to come back to this. Come back to these questions. Come back to this practice, this tapping into soul, this coming back to, why am I here? What is this about? From a real soul level, you will find a reason to get excited. You will find a reason to tap into that energy again. And you deserve to tap into that energy again. So please do. Please make a point of coming back to this, especially if you are naturally drawn to these heavier type states. So just a reminder then about the self-healer method. What we need to do is not only have the Ayurvedic wisdom. Yes, Ayurveda is beautiful and has helped me so much, but it couldn't have helped without understanding my body and having the right mindset. And this practice really comes back into that self-healer mindset, as well as understanding you. You're not going to heal until you understand who you are. until you come at this healing journey from a place of, I deserve to feel better. I deserve to have energy. I deserve to not have fluctuating moods. I deserve to actually not be struggling with all of these health concerns. And it's from that place that we begin to really heal. Oh, my little puppy has decided he doesn't want to be a cushion anymore. So what I'm going to do today, for those of you that want to take this beyond this 5-day event and want to really look at the whole package, the whole process for restoring health and balance in the body through menopause, then I am giving you access to a wait list. That wait list will give you first access to my brand new program, which I will tell you more about tomorrow, at the end of tomorrow. But if you're interested in finding out more, getting first access to the bonuses, which are only limited for a small number of people, then I will be sending out a link with the email today. There's no obligation to join once you are on the wait list, but it will just make sure that you get first access. Doors to the wait list open on Sunday, whereas normally they don't open to the rest of the community, rest of the world, until Monday. So you get that 24 hours to snap up the bonuses and get early bird pricing. So I will put that link in with the email. I hope you are feeling more energized today and can take this soul purpose into your life today. Go be a bit kinder to yourself. Go show yourself some love. Live from this place. Feel that joy and have a gorgeous day ahead. If you have any questions, reach out. Otherwise, I will be sending you the link to the waitlist as well as another visualization for today. So I hope you enjoy that. And I will see you tomorrow when we're going to be looking at the full strategy for rebalancing your body, mind, soul, spirit with Ayurveda while going through menopause. So, you're not going to want to miss that one. As well as telling you more about my fabulous program, of course. So, I will see you soon. Take care of yourselves. Have a gorgeous day. If you have any questions, reach out. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.